Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about the top 10 things that Rockstar got right in the Doomsday Heist DLC and Festive Surprise 2017 update. So I made a video of the top 10 things I think Rockstar got wrong, but I also think it's fair to acknowledge some of the things that they did really well in this update. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. What would you add or take away from my list? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more down there. But with out of the way, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into it, and let's get it started. Okay, the number one spot today, vehicle prices. So I was shocked when Rockstar took the non-Rockstar approach, making the vehicles actually, for the most part, pretty normally priced. Now, some of the more weaponized ones like the Deluxo and the Jetpack, yes, they are like $3 to $4 million, but that's still not awful. I mean, we saw a $6.5 million jet added in the game. And when you compare it to that, it's not bad. Also, the drip feed cars, or I guess I should say the more civilian vehicles, those are very fairly priced, like $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. That's it. Not millions and multi-millions. So again, I'm very happy with the way Rockstar has, for the most part, fairly priced all the vehicles that they've added in this update. Yes, there are a few exceptions, but the majority of them, you know, it doesn't break the wallet if you really want to get it. I mean, just take a look at the last couple of vehicles. They've been $500,000, $600,000. Not bad at all. Now, speaking of those drip feed vehicles, that's the second thing I want to talk about today. The speed at which Rockstar is releasing the drip fed cars. Now, this might be just because the Festive Surprise and New Year's is going on right now, but Rockstar have released 4 vehicles in about 10 days. That is a ton. Typically, 4 vehicles would take about a month for Rockstar to get out. And I like this pace. Now, it almost might be too quick. Like, you don't have enough time to react and enjoy this vehicle before the next one is coming out. But I am a fan. This is better than the other way around. It's better than them releasing a DLC, skipping a week, then drip feeding cars week by week by week. So I really like what Rockstar has done. Now, do I eventually think that it will even and level out? Yes, I think we'll start to see after the new year them going back to 1 vehicle per week. But at least what they've done now will speed up the process, and it will be ending much sooner. It won't be dragged out for 3 to 4 months like I thought it was going to be when we found out there was 13 drip-fed vehicles. So far, so good from Rockstar. All right, at the number 3 spot today, the Red Dead Redemption 2 treasure hunt. That was so much fun. And I know it was like the easiest thing in the world to accomplish, but I like the fact that they added that into the game, and I wish they would do more. It was seriously one of the most exciting things ever to see the notification, try and find the location, get the clue, find the 3 other spots, get the gun. I like it. And really, at the end of the day, it was just marketing for Red Dead Redemption 2. So it was a win-win for Rockstar as well. But I thought that was awesome. It really brought me back to the days of doing the rare special crate drops, trying to hunt for those in lobbies. So I had a ton of fun with that. I would love it if going forward in future updates, they added a few more treasure hunts. That would be so cool. The number 4 spot today, everything Rockstar did with the Festive Surprise update to make it more feel like a Christmas DLC. So the first thing I noticed was obviously Rockstar did the lights on the inside of the MOC and on the Avenger. I thought that was a warm and welcome addition to the game, and that's sort of the stuff I talked about. I honestly wish they would do that on more vehicles, more items, more properties in the game. Number 2, I love the fact that the new Christmas trees play music. Again, very small little things like that, but to me it really does make a difference, and you are able to kind of get more into the Christmas spirit. And then number 3, the Christmas liveries. I stated that Rockstar should do like an actual Christmas car, and while we didn't get anything like a sleigh or a sled or anything like that, the liveries we're getting on like the jetpack and all that, that's really cool, and I am a fan of what Rockstar is doing. So well done to them. They've made the Festive Surprise update feel more like an actual holiday Christmas DLC. All right, at the number 5 spot, actually solving the Chiliad mystery, or at least getting more insight to it. So I'm not sure if you could technically say the Chiliad mystery is solved. I don't know if there will ever be a time where the mystery is actually solved, but the way the Doomsday Heist played out, and I'm not even going to bother with spoilers anymore. I'm assuming everyone has done it by now. You get to go inside Mount Chiliad. You finally get to see what's in there, which apparently was a nuclear warhead all this time that could end the world. There were jetpacks in there that were, brought by the government. So it actually does answer a lot of the mysteries and secrets that we've had surrounding this mountain and the way it works. And I did think that was cool, because this is something that's been sort of the lore of GTA 5 since day one. What's inside or what's on top of Mount Chiliad, what the mural has to do on the outside. And I think it was cool of Rockstar to really dive into that. Whether or not this was cut story mode content or something specifically for online, it was a lot of fun to dive into really a 4-year-old mystery. And even with this update, I still don't think we're done. I still think there is even more of a mystery to it, but I love the fact that Rockstar dove into that. At the number 6 spot, fan-requested vehicles. So there was a lot of vehicles that Rockstar added in this update that fans have been requesting for a long time. So obviously the jetpack, which we just talked about, was one of them. Another one was the Deluxo, which has been around since Vice City. A lot of players have also wanted that Back to the Future variant, which we got as well, the one that can fly. A very recently released vehicle, the Albany Hermes, that came from Vice City. A lot of people were interested in that. Same with the Sentinel Classic. Another one of the weaponized vehicles as well, the Stromberg. A lot of people, when the Ocelot Ardent came out, said this is what the Ardent should have been, and we got that in the Stromberg. So they listened to a lot of, in my opinion, fan requests. And that's obviously really good because we obviously don't know everything as fans, but sometimes as fans, we can add pretty timely information and good details on what we'd like to see. And I feel like the Deluxo and a handful of the other vehicles I just mentioned were definitely one of the ones that were highly requested and eventually got added into the game in the Doomsday Heist, which was pretty cool. Okay, at the number 7 spot, new heist characters. So I was a huge fan of the new characters that Rockstar introduced, whether it was Bogdan or Avon Hertz or his supercomputer Clifford or Agent Rackman. There was a lot of great new members that they introduced that had some awesome and funny dialogue, and bringing back some existing characters too. Lester, Agent 14. All of that was really cool. I enjoyed the aspect of it, not to mention some Easter egg characters too, like the United Liberty paper guy from GTA 4. So I think Rockstar really knocked it out of the park with the dialogue and the cutscenes and everything like that. It was clearly a lot of work for them in order to get done, but I really enjoyed it. And the new characters I thought were super cool. I obviously made a video of what they were like in real life and sort of their voice actors, so it was definitely interesting to me, but I felt like the characters were amazing. Each one of them was super cool. At the number 8 spot today, no new research. So even though some of the items they added in the game, like the Mark II weapons, had research on them, and some of the camos that you can unlock for the vehicles have research camos on them, but they're not any new ones. Rockstar didn't add any new items for you to research, which was one of the worst parts of the gun running update, and something Rockstar could have easily done in this DLC. I mean, think about it. What if the railgun cannon for the Kanjali was an upgrade that you could only get via the research? What if something for the Deluxo, like the ability for it to fly, was research? They really could have like Rockstarred this if they wanted to, but they didn't. And I give them props for that. Is there research a little bit? Yes. But on the main big items, they didn't add anything of such. And I think that is ultimately the way to go. Research is just a big paywall, and I'm not a fan of it at all. And it just makes you wait longer to be able to fully enjoy all the new items, content, and vehicles. So good on Rockstar for not adding research. All right, at the number 9 spot today, new outfit slots. Thank goodness. We had been stuck on 10 outfit slots for almost 4 years before Rockstar finally decided to give us 10 more. I mean, it logically made sense. They had added so many new vehicles into the game. What did they do? They gave us new properties to buy new garages. They added all these different clothing items in the game. What did they do? Not give us new outfit slots until now. So thank you, Rockstar, for giving us 10 new outfit slots for the Doomsday Heist update. It has made life so much easier managing all our different outfits. And last but not least, at the number 10 spot today, so far, actually good adversary modes. So the two that have been released when I'm making this video are Slashers, and then the other one is Occupy, which is basically domination from like Call of Duty. These two adversary modes have been really good. Now, I know Slashers isn't really a new concept. It's just Slasher, but with teams. But it's still fun. And that's kind of rare to see out of the adversary mode. Sometimes they're really great. Sometimes they're really bad. And then the other two we have left in the files could be really awful, so you never know. But so far, these have actually been really awesome. And I've been enjoying my time. And they're also double money in RP when I'm making this video. So again, it's a great time to jump into those. But anyways, that right there is the top 10 things that I think Rockstar got right and the Doomsday Heist update and the Festive Surprise 2017 DLC. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you guys feel like you want to add or take away anything from my list, let me know either on Twitter or in the comments section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.